Hello once again, YouTube. Duke Nukem 2417 here with part 4 of DN2417 plays Duke Nukem, the original one. And this is the last level of the shareware episode, Doctor Proton's Bubble City Fortress. Doctor Proton's secret Bubble City Fortress, I should say. So yeah. Drop down here to get the access card. I might have mentioned, I know I mentioned previously that the shareware version I played of this back in the day was not exactly in the best of shape, because one level had missing art files, missing tiles, missing whatever. You started off in a wall that you had to walk out of, and the pathfinding for that level was just messed up in general. But someone had so graciously and generously provided a save file that led right to this level. Fascinating. I still don't know who that is to this day, but whatever. In any case, this level is a gauntlet, tour de force, call it what you will, of things that you've encountered in previous levels. You've got your graded ceilings that you can use the grappling hooks on. There is a robo-hand bridge activator later on. We saw the helicopter up there, the jumping mech falling down from this area over here, and the snake tech bot circling in front of this completely decorative bank of computers. And there's a teleporter right here. So everything you've encountered in this episode so far of the game is in this level. You even have these rockets that you can shoot, and they take out ceiling blocks for you. There's fans that blow you back while you're trying to get on the elevator, or the lift if you're British. And then you fall all the way back down here and have to start over. Or maybe that's just me. Anyway. This is a great closing level to the shareware episode. So. Oop. Whoa. And then you drop back down here. Nothing to collect. Dang it. Ugh. There we go. And I posted in the discussion area of my channel that this episode was delayed, and there's a very good reason for that. I have done, I don't know how many takes of this video in the DN2417 Plays Duke Nukem series, but to put it simply, every other take was wrecked because AVIDemux does not like the ending, apparently. There's a pause between, well, I'm not going to spoil what happens in the ending, so I do have a setup that might get around AVIDemux's issues with the ending, so let's just hope it works and actually pays off. And before I go any further about editing and such, I don't know why this flame thing that runs back and forth is in this game. Every other enemy is some kind of robot, or some kind of mech, or a vehicle in the case of the helicopters. This thing is just, it's screaming. Look at it. Why do I exist? Why am I on fire? It just doesn't mesh with the rest of the enemies in this game. Why is it there? I could have saved those health items, but hopefully I won't need them. I am going to save that one, though. Okay, so open that, because, oh, hang on. There we go. Oh, yeah, you have to go this way, pretty much. I could have saved that. What am I doing? Blasted another can of carbonated beverage back there, or up there, whatever. Okay, so. And fun trivia fact, if you jump into this rotating power generator column thingy, you most certainly will die. That might be a reference to something, I don't know, I don't care. But anyway. Got the purple and green keys, but I'm going to go over here anyway, because there's a lot of Acme signs down there, and one up here that you can trigger to make them fall, and hopefully earn bonus points, if you don't get smacked in the head by the thing on the way down. So there's that. I need to stop saying so there's that. It annoys me now. Anyway. I think I left a nuclear health up here. I hope I did. Yes! Okay. Back to full health. Excellent. Good. Great. Brilliant. Wonderful. Fantastic. Okay, jumping up here. Drop down carefully to collect the point items. And open both doors at once. Because Duke is a boss. Anyway, then blast all these bricks for points. Dang it. Here's the RoboHand bridge activator that I mentioned earlier. So we go up here, get more point items. Drop down carefully. Jump on this thing. Dang it. Okay, and then cut a flip over that gap. Hooah! Dang it, stupid leaping mechs. Well, hey. I think. Oh! And then all those things up there can't be collected because I made the bridge collapse. Up here for a can of carbonated beverage. Non-branded, non-sponsored. And up there is the final fight for this episode with Doctor Proton. So, jump up here, grab the nuclear health even though I don't need it, and grab the blaster to max out the firepower. I'm coming down to crush you, Duke. It's just you and me now. Bring it on, Proton Breath. And he's already bobbing and weaving in the chair up there, so let's make this quick. Dang it. And look at that, he just blasts off in his chair, going all the way to the moon. Crazy. Utterly crazy that that chair could take him all the way to the moon. You may have defeated me on Earth, but on the moon I can make plans for my ultimate attack! Proton, you coward! You can run, but you can't hide. Once my forces are together, I'll be back to rule Earth! Not if I can stop you first. Here I come. To be continued. In Episode 2, Duke rockets to the moon to infiltrate Dr. Proton's massive lunar fortress. Continue your adventure in Mission Moonbase, where you'll encounter new levels, new puzzles, new graphics, and more non-stop action. Obviously, this is not footage from a level from Episode 1 of Duke Nukem. This is from the first of the 2 registered episodes, Mission Moonbase, the second episode of the game. And I might as well say it now, when I record the first video for Mission Moonbase proper, there are going to be a lot of awkward pauses. I'm not going to go into a big rant about why, but I will say I have done some test recording for this B-roll footage for the ending of this video, and AVIDemux does not like pauses. I actually did a previous cut of this part, a previous video just of this, of me going through the first level of Mission Moonbase and ranting, for lack of a better term, about how AVIDemux had screwed up the footage in post-processing and editing. I don't know what it is about pauses in the frame rate or in the video itself that AVIDemux cannot work with, but in this ending clip for this video and in the actual first video for the Mission Moonbase stuff, there are going to be a lot of jump cuts like that one, where I start off at, or Duke starts off at one point and ends up at a completely different one, without any actual transitionary footage between the two events. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to spend the rest of this video ranting about AVIDemux because that wouldn't be productive at all. Although I will say that to record the ending of the shareware episode itself for this video, I had to have 2 windows of DOSBox open at the same time. One in which I was running through the level, playing through it, and recording footage from the level for the video, but the other in which I ran through the level again, but didn't record a single frame of video. Until right during the ending, where Proton's chair had ascended towards the moon. And I didn't record anything until after Proton's chair had reached the moon, and the screen changed to show Proton's face while he was talking to Duke, going on about going to the moon and how he'd be unstoppable there, etc., etc. So there's that. That's what it took to record the entire level and the ending sequence for episode 1. And it took entirely too long, and it really stressed me out. But I got the footage in the end. So there's that. I need to stop saying "so there's that." That phrase is starting to piss me off. I don't know if it's pissing anyone else off, but it's getting on my nerves, and I'm the one saying it. I don't know what that says about me or about that phrase, but whatever. In any case, the next video of the original Duke Nukem that I'll be uploading will in fact be this level all over again, and I'm not just going to reuse this footage. Well, I can't just reuse this footage because I'm already talking all over it. But it will feature jump cuts, just like in this version of that particular segment of that upcoming video. And the reason for these jump cuts is simply because AVIDemux does not like pauses in footage. I don't know why. I just don't. I really don't. Whatever the case. I'm actually playing through a lot of this level. Might actually beat this level in this video, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, recording footage has been interesting, to say the least. Due in no small part to those quirks of AVIDemux and pauses in frame rate. I'm not saying AVIDemux is a bad program, I'm just saying using it to record footage for this has been an experience, to say the least. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thank you all so very much for liking, commenting, watching, and subscribing in no particular order. And I hope that you're all staying safe, healthy, and happy out there. And as always, stay tuned for more. Hail to the king, baby!